represent your club or just a player that you really like over at Club Vector. The link can be found down below. We also take requests for new names and shirts. My Twitter can be found down below. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. As the title probably suggests, it's given it away completely. I have not actually managed to complete the icon yet, but we are going to do that today. Why? I'll explain. So, before we get into that, I'm doing a lot of bronze pack method now to make sure that we can run through the Premier League again quite quickly. Packed a West Brom player last night who's extinct at 10k, which is nice, from a couple of silver upgrades. I've not done hardly any of my bronze to silver upgrades because I got distracted with something last night. But Ginter is there. He's sold. Well, of course, we bought him for like 2.5k, sold him for 3.2 on bid in the end. Got him from a bronze pack, and of course all these came out of bronze packs. They're not selling for crazy amounts. We maybe double our money sometimes. We sell them for 200 coins here or there, but for the most part we are making money from bronze packs. And the cards that we don't manage to sell, of course, we can use in upgrades, which is quite simply, for those who are not in the know for whatever reason it may be, bronze upgrades. This is how I'm going to flip through. This is how I'm going to run through. Sorry, the Premier League as fast as possible. So let's go to the second tier of Bundesliga of German football. Right, we auto build the squad. Of course, I'll be much quicker than that when I do it just by myself. I've started this league already, so I don't have that many cards left. But as easy as ABC, filling out a squad, we're done. I need to make sure that I don't submit any icon tokens in these, but apart from that, happy days. And you pick up a 2-player silver pack. Now, I did 8 yesterday by using all of League 1, League 2, and a little bit of the German Bundesliga 2. Now, the first one I opened, I packed a West Brom left mid, maybe. So I've got 3 silver West Brom players right now. I think I need maybe 1 or 2 more, maybe a bronze, and we'll be good to do West Brom with the rest filling out of gold players. We got a Libertadores card there. I'm not going to, obviously I can't sell these, but I'll use them potentially in gold upgrades, or if there's a need for like an SBC or something like that. Before I go into the icon pack and why I want to do it and why I'm going to do it, I want to go and show you what the update has done. Now, I haven't played a full game of FIFA. I've gone into... Well, no, that's a lie, actually. I have played a full game of FIFA because, ladies and gentlemen, we have Guedes. But it's all that one goal. So technically, I haven't played a full game of FIFA because it's that one goal rule nonsense that people do. I mean, I say nonsense. If you're into it, that's fine. I mean, it's good for me in a way because it means I get to just go into games, score a goal, my opponent leaves, and the game lasts like 10 in-game minutes. And especially when you've got a team or you have teams that are, and players that are that good that you can literally walk through your opponent and score. They've changed Van Dijk's face as well as a few others as well. Don't know whether I can quickly go through them in the update, because obviously on console you wouldn't have had this yet, right? So whose face have they changed? Manuel Neuer? No, I think he's the same. They've changed. Sergio Busquets has got a new face. He's looking a little bit different. Who else has got a new face? There aren't that many players who have changed, to be fair. The Newport County kit has changed, which means, I would assume anyway, that a lot of other kits have changed. Saul has had a face change. Has Aspilicueta had a face change as well? I think he has had maybe an update. Not quite sure. Saul definitely has. Who else has? I think Sula looked like that anyway. Doesn't he look like Bez from the Happy Mondays? No, just me? Fine. Oh, there we go. Dembele's had an upgrade. I'd say an upgrade as if he had a bad face before, now he's got a better one. You know what I mean? He's got a different face. There are loads of players who have had like tweaks here or there, but for the ones that are in my club, Muniain maybe looks the same, I think. Lacazette maybe? Don't know. Can't remember. Like these cards, you just you don't pay that much attention to, so it kind of just like, you don't know, you can't remember what they look like. I think Neto's been upgraded. Not upgraded. Need to stop saying that. Neto's got a different face. I think Gosens has got a new face as well. They look a little bit like not darker, but a bit richer in their colour, these new player faces for some of the players. I'm not quite sure why, whether it's, that they've actually got a tan or a new camera. Darun is obviously a different face. I think João Felix has been updated as well. Anyway, I'm going to quickly go into this game. It's just a friendly. I'm not going to, and against the AI, because I don't want to annoy anyone. The Newport County kit has changed to the point where I'm probably going to change it myself because it looks a little bit dull. The reason I liked it was because it was really bright, but they've changed it. And they've updated it to be the real kit now, and it doesn't look as good in game. So I'm probably going to either revert back to the Welsh kit or find a different kit to use altogether. If anybody's got a nice kit that you think I should use, I like simple. And I also don't like the, I don't really want to be using, I don't know, Rochdale kit, massive sponsor across it, obvious badge. I like to not really know what the team is. Anyway, since the update, there have been various tweaks and fixes and things, but the main one is this, right? Do step overs now. Oh god, are step overs useful? That, my friends, is what we're looking at. No, they are awful. In a straight line, not bad at all. When you're doing it like this, it's fine. When you do that and you exit to one of the directions, it's so slow. I mean, you can kind of... they say you can't chain it. Let me give it to someone who doesn't have... someone who has energy. They say you can't chain it, right? You can chain them still. It's just really sluggish to do it. Like, if you were doing it online, I think you'd get punished for it. You can still do step overs, and they are still a little bit of a way to get the ball moving. But at the same time, they are nowhere near as fluid as they were. They have, especially when you exit out of it. I can't quite remember what the other changes were. They've not really made any significant change to the way that I play the game. It hasn't affected me necessarily. The step over is still there to be used in this area. It's just if you want to try and you could still use it. It's just not as chaining them together is difficult because it gets slower and slower and slower. If you want to try and chain a skill move on the end of it, again, if you're doing it in a straight line, it's not a problem. Like if you do that and then try and do a heel to heel, didn't work. If you try and do like a step over and then like a heel to heel flick after it or something, it's almost as effective as it was. It's just if you try and do more step overs after you've just done step overs, that's when the problem arises. Essentially, it feels a lot slower when you exit to a certain direction. So, little sneak peek for the Road to Glory. I've not done a dedicated video on it, and nor do I intend to. So, there you go. That's my opinion. Is it going to massively change the way people play this game? I don't think so. They have noticeably nerfed the step over this time. Last time, I didn't really see a difference at all. This time, unfortunately, I do. James Milner and Scott McTominay were released yesterday. They are a little bit on the expensive side, and I kind of thought, you know what, we could do Milner because I'm a Liverpool fan. We could build past and present Liverpool as we do every year, and I've decided against it. I'm not going to do it. It's there for another 3 days. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Not for any reason other than he's just not that great, and even if he does get a boost to an 87, it's still not that desirable for me personally. McTominay is a much better card in my opinion, and if it goes to an 87, hopefully not, but if it does, then I think he will be a very good card. But again, it just doesn't interest me. Man United fans, I think if I was a United fan, I probably would have done McTominay. But in terms of Milner, I don't think he's quite as good, so I'm not that interested. Let's just go and talk about the icon pack. I went over to icons itself, but it's not, is it? So it's not got that long left. We've got 1 day exactly, because we are 20 past 5 right now. Base or mid icon. Why have I decided to do this? And do I need to? Well, I know a lot of people are going to say, no, you don't need to do this. Because unless you pack one of the big boys, like unless I get Hullet or Vieira, or... I mean, even if I were to get Eusebio or Dalglish, okay, Eusebio Cruyff would be an upgrade. Of course they would. An R9 Pele would be an upgrade. But if I were to get mid Fernando Torres or even mid Dalglish or something, is that going to be upgrade over what I've already got? Maybe, maybe not. And they're like really expensive, high-rated cards. So why am I doing it for the sake of doing it? Well, I really want Pele. Any version, don't care. Because like I said, I want those 4 together. But also, the whole point of me now playing this game is kind of just to use different cards and cards I would never normally use. If this is like a random lottery, it's going to spit out some random icon, and I am going to use it in this weekend league regardless of who it is, unless it's a duplicate, of course, because then I'm pretty screwed and I can't. But we are going to get rewards tomorrow, which are going to consist of 2 ultimate packs, 4 mega packs, a 50k pack, whatever SBC EA drop tonight, and if I build any picks, which I probably will for tomorrow, as well as 2 red picks. So that's another massive set of rewards to open. 2 ultimate packs. Okay, we didn't get anything great from them last week, but you never know, we could this week. And it's going to fill the club up again. I have got so much fodder in the club right now, in and around the 86, 85, 84 mark. I'm bound to get untradeable duplicates tomorrow. And rather than sit there and risk getting an untradeable Casemiro, Modric, and then not knowing where to put it, I thought, you know what? I'll just ship out all my fodder and I'll put it into an icon pack. So that's the first team done. If you see a card there that you're thinking, no, please don't get rid of it, I've thought about it. It's not something that I've just gone in and decided willy-nilly, I'm just going to chuck this in and sod it. I have thought about it back and forth, back and forth. Now, in this team, there's nothing really that I need there. Would be nice to keep Henderson to use now and again, but I'm not really that bothered. The rest of it is just complete and utter fodder. It's all untradeable as well. Untradeable first owner Sergio Busquets. And the other biscuits that I had that I submitted in the other team, I actually haven't shown you, but I got it in... I got it in something. I think I got it in a 2-player pack. I did. I got it in a 2-player pack. I did record it, but it came from... what's his name? What's his name? Guedes. Guedes? Yeah. Oh, that's not 70 chem. Okay, well, apparently we need to fix it. So, yeah, it came from Guedes in the end. We need 4 chem here. How can I get 4 chem? 4 chem. It's 2 chem. There you go. Anthony Martial, untradeable. I know he's probably selling for, a little bit here or there. Yeah, but, it is what it is, right? I mean, I'm never going to use him. We've had him 3 times already, and we've submitted him 3 times. We'll get him again at some point, I'm sure. But let's back away. Another 85 rated team. We've got a missing gap here. Now, the reason I've got a missing gap isn't because I've just submitted someone. It's because I got this far, decided, do you know what? Even though Manuel Neuer is in the team for this weekend to link into Alaba and to Alphonso Davies, I've decided I would much rather roll the dice, get an icon, and then rebuild the team around the icon than just use Alaba and Manuel Neuer. I'm not giving up Alaba. We may still be able to use him. If I get an icon goalkeeper, for example, we will be able to use him. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to spend coins at some point, and I don't want to use icons in these SBCs unless I get a duplicate icon or I have an absolute trash bag icon. Like if I get Alan Shearer at any point, not that I don't like Alan Shearer in real life, because I do, but if I get him in game, I don't want to use reds either. Don't mind using Tellers. Then I'm more than happy to bin him off. Do I need an inform in this one? Not sure. Stick Maignan in there as well. No, we don't need an inform in this one. We will in the next. Is that going to be enough? That's an 84 rated team. Just testing for rating. Am I going to be able to get it with a few 84s? Where's another 83? Unfortunately, I think I may need to go and buy like an 85 or something here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have done it. All it needs is Chiellini. I don't know how much Chiellini's going to cost me. My coins are dwindling somewhat because I've done a lot of bronze pack method, and obviously that doesn't pay back straight away. You need to wait a little bit for things to become what's the word I'm looking for? Like relevant to sell, if you will. That's going to give me 1 chem. And that is going to give me another. I have loads of position changes, so don't worry that I've just spent 3-4k in position changes, essentially. They're already in the club. Chiellini's come in, and that is an Electrum players pack. It does mean that we can't use Manuel Neuer this weekend, although we can pack him tomorrow. There's every chance. An 83 rated team. I've not started this. We've got to build it from scratch. We need 80 chemistry and an inform. That is not desirable. Although we do have an 84 rated inform in Dragowski. We do have a couple of 83s and things left in some areas. The only problem I have is chemistry. I think chemistry is going to kick my ass here. This is going to be a problem. Maybe. Left wing sorted, striker sorted, not a problem. Now now I can get away, in my opinion, with fair few 82s. Not too many, but a fair few. I'm gonna need some Italian league players at some point. Do I have any Italian league 82s? Oh, I mean, maybe I don't need Italian league 82s, right? So we use Correa over there. We put João Felix at cam, and we use Paulista there, maybe. Just for rating, I'm just going to see where I am with it. And then CDM, anyone calling my name. So that's an 82 rated team with 63 chemistry. It's not horrendous, you know. I can bring you back in here because we are about to position change our way to the icon. So went out and bought Marcus Llorente, and that was it. CDM for Allen. Going to get rid of Allen. Don't know if he's untradeable anyway, and he's now worth about 5k. So it's not that big a deal. He's just the price of an 83. Llorente cost me 2,300. Everyone else we already had in the club. Managed to scrape the rating and the chem. We are bang on for both. Not a massive fan of giving up Maignan ahead of Dragowski, because I do use Maignan in a few squads, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter. So we have ourselves a base or mid-icon upgrade now. A lot of people can call me stupid for doing this if you want. Feel free. But when you've had the crazy luck that we've had on this road to glory, I'm kind of at a point where I want to try and take excitement wherever I can. And if I wait for EA to release a player that I want, I could have discarded 3, 4, 5... high-rated fodder cards, or done something that I didn't really want to do just because. I've spent a little bit more money in the last day or two than I wanted to, not just in FIFA, but in real life as well. But we're down to 916,000 coins. I will be back up tomorrow, hopefully anyway, as close to 1 million as possible, with coins we get from champs, and with the tradables that we'll get from champs as well. We'll open these packs, which are all tradable in themselves as well. If we do pack anything worthwhile, I will sell it on. We're going to keep every Premier League player that I can, and we will sell everything else that's worth money. If I can get 1,000 coins, I mean, for these type of cards here, I mean, to be fair, you can get 1,000 coins for a 75 rated Diamante. I'm going to take it. If it's tradable, I'm going to take it. If it's untradeable, I'm going to use it in a pick myself, right? But as all these are tradable, we might as well just roll the dice. Got Sergio Busquets out of one of these yesterday. Not today. No board either, which is fine. Icon-wise, I mean, any goalkeeper, and I'm happy, in all honesty. Probably should keep him because he's not... Yeah, do you know what? I'll keep him because he's not really worth crazy amounts. I'll keep him... I'll sell him because he's worth maybe 1-1. But for an 82 rated, off nation, good league, definitely keep him because he'll come in handy for something. But yeah, I would be happy with any goalkeeper that isn't a base Van der Sar. I mean, ideally, I want a mid-icon, and I don't want it to be a duplicate. So in an ideal world, we would get ourselves a, I don't know, I can't think of one. Like Cruyff, Eusebio, Pele is the be-all and end-all. That's the one we want. Jari Litmanen wouldn't be the worst if I got the mid Jari Litmanen. I wouldn't be like massively excited, but at the same time, I wouldn't be disappointed. Premium Electrum. Shame it's not a Prime, because I do like a Prime Electrum, but Premium Electrum could be good. Not on this occasion, no board. Well, the luck's not been there for those, which means the luck might not be there for these either. Shame we didn't get a West Brom Silver, but that is life. I know I can sell these for like 1,000 coins each, but in the interest of time, I'll just skip past them. And here it is. First off, we want a mid-icon, and then we don't want a duplicate, and I don't really want Italian unless it's Roberto Baggio, and at a push, well, no, Roberto Baggio Maldini would be nice. Let's just open it. I just don't want SCN, because that's boring. I don't want Drogba, that's for damn sure. I just want something exciting. Oh. Awful. Criticised, not criticised. Oh, it's the base as well. No, that was worth it, wasn't it? I'm really disappointed by that. I've got no right to be annoyed, and I wanted to use it in Weekend League, but I have absolutely no desire. Stop moving. I've got no desire to use Nedved at all. And from those packs that I opened, should have known that was going to be horrendous. 4-star, 5-star. He's not terrible, but it's just not a card I care about. I did a viewer squads video earlier, and one of the viewers had Nedved in the team, and I just didn't talk about him. Did not mention him at all. He was the only icon in the squad. He was the best player in the squad by and large, but I just didn't mention him. Why? Because I just don't care. And if you're a Juventus fan or any other team that he's ever played for, Lazio, Sparta Prague, Dukla Prague, then and you love him or you like him, then I'm sorry you didn't pack him. But for me, I would have rathered, I don't know, Ashley Cole, to be honest. Base Ashley Cole. Or Petr Cech actually would have been better. Very disappointing to get Nedved, very disappointing. But what can you do? Do we use him in Weekend League? I would say I'll leave it up to you. I'll let you have your input, and then we'll go from there. But feel free. Oh my god, someone actually paid 1,000 coins for that. That's crazy. That is crazy. I might go through my club and sell all of my tradable non-rares for 1,000 coins, because you might as well, you know, while they're selling, why not? So do we use Nedved in our Weekend League team ahead of Diogo Jota? I know the whole point initially was Jota, 1,000 this, whatever. But, you know, if we've got him, maybe we go and use him. The only problem is now I've given up all of... Oh, my God. Think about it, right? I've given up all of that. I've given up everything that I have in the club, fodder-wise, that I don't want anymore. I've given it all away for this card. That, by the way, if I could sell him, would be 400k. I am so disappointed with that. That is an icon I am happy to put into an icon SBC going forward, because that's an icon I really don't care about. If I haven't mentioned it already, yeah, in terms of the goalkeeper, centre-back, left-back situation, I'm a little bit miffed as to what to do now. That kind of makes me rethink the whole Xavi Baumgartel situation, because I don't want to use Alisson and Van Dijk again, really. I could use Alisson and Gomez. That's very boring. We could use Pacheco and... I mean, what centre-backs do I have? I mean, I don't have anyone. At the moment, it's very much up in the air as to who I decide to use. I really do not know what I'm going to do this weekend. It may have to be Alisson again. And because I mean, at this point, I'm setting myself up for a fall here. I'm not using players that are going to be fun or interesting. I'm using players that are just going to hinder me in the weekend, right? Who do I have over here? An icon and a German. I mean, no, he wouldn't be off-chem, would he? Off-chem Klosterman. I mean, that is different. Klosterman's a little bit overpowered, but not now. He was 2 months ago. It's different. I don't think it's good different, though. I think I would struggle with that in places. My bench would help me tremendously, no doubt. But I don't know. We'll see what rewards give us tomorrow. What a disappointing icon pack that was. Let me know if you've opened one and been as disappointed as I have with anything. If you have enjoyed today's Road to Glory, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.